today, and I am going to be discussing the darker side of food. I'm going to show you a first set of pictures. They're kind of been trending online here lately, of cakes, desserts that people use for baby showers, and some pictures are even the upcoming Halloween decorations. And then I will be back to show you another set of pictures. Okay, now the pictures that I'm going to show you is from almost 2 years ago, when people online were talking about the strange, bizarre parties of the rich and famous, and what they were eating at their parties. And then I'll be back. Okay, now that you've seen both sets of pictures, do you notice any difference there at all? You have pictures and images of children being held upside down. Those are the Halloween decorations. You have images of babies, babies coming out of the vagina. You have pictures from the elite where they are cutting up, cakes that look like humans. And the question I ask is, what is the difference? And why all of a sudden are these trending? And, eons ago, when you would have a baby shower or a get-together with your friends, a bachelorette party, something along those lines, creating something like this would not even enter your thought, I wouldn't think. And don't get me wrong, I can be a very sinister and dark person, so don't think I'm being prudish at all. I'm not. What I want to point out here is that food in itself is very spiritual, ritualistic. We see that even in our holidays, the food we have for Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Easter. They have meaning behind them. And when we consume them, we remember the meaning behind those types of foods. And even like in the wintertime, we eat a lot of what we call comfort food. And one of the reasons is we call it comfort food is when it's bitter and cold outside in the wintertime. A lot of the foods we eat, are heavy and rich and actually help keep us warm and make us feel better in the wintertime. So food has a very strong effect on us. Another example is like kosher meats. If you don't really understand what kosher meats are, the practice was to hang the animal upside down, slit its throat, slit it open, let all the blood drain out, and there's a lot of suffering and pain that goes along with that. And then once the blood has all drained out, then the animal is processed, and that is what is considered kosher. The blood is not intermingled with the flesh, but you have to wonder the spirit of that animal that has undergone something like that. That imprint remains in the meat, and you consume it, and you have to wonder the effects that it has on the body. But getting back to the topic of the pictures, so if you have these types of cakes or desserts at your party, The intent is to consume them at one point in time. And, if you think that, oh, it's just art, oh, it's just a fad, that's what's trending right now, it's funny, it's humorous, you can justify that any way you like. I think the reason they're trending now is, like I said, you wouldn't have thought of doing this years ago. And what we see and what we think is trending has a deep effect of how we think. And so when you're doing this, they say you are what you eat. I would go one further is you are how you eat. And me personally, I have no problem being a pretty fluffy pastry. But when it comes to this type of art, if that's what you want to call it, or this type of practice with your food, I have to ask you the question, what the hell are you doing?